Hello everyone, welcome to Optimal Timelines. I am your guide, Sean Collins, and helping you to connect to your most optimal future timeline. So it's that time again. It's your monthly tarot readings for July 2021. And remember, this is going to be for your North Node by sign and house. So not your sun sign, moon, or ascendant, but your North Node by sign and house. And those of you that subscribe know that the reason I do the North Node by sign and house as opposed to the sun, moon, or ascendant is because it's much more applicable to your real life, because it's recognized in astrology that the North Node is your soul path. It's what you came here to do and accomplish. So again, if you're unfamiliar with your North Node and want to know more about it and how it applies, there's going to be some links in the description box below. But yeah, let's get started. Okay, so this is going to be your monthly tarot reading for July 2021 for everybody with their North Node in Cancer and or the 4th house. So I'm going to connect to the energies and then we can begin. I call upon my spirit guides and guardians and the wisdom of my ancestors to bring forth the information that's true and correct for all who see this reading, that it may bring them the most beautiful, happy life possible and set them on their most optimal future timeline. So may it be. Okay, so the spread on this side of the table represents the first half of the month from the 1st to the 15th. And then this side over here represents from the 16th to the end of the month. So some really interesting things I'm getting right off the bat, okay, that this month is a month of your inner fire, okay, your inner fire and using it like properly. Now, for a lot of you, either you've gone through or for the first half of the month, there could be a lot of like changes that have happened or that will happen in the first half of the month. And some of it could be, it could be anything like from like work, career. It could be like family, also like romantic relationships, but there's lots of like changes that you're dealing with. And for a lot of you, it is time for you to emotionally walk away from a situation. But also the other thing too is that this is a big thing for this polarity of Capricorn, Cancer, 10th house, 4th house. What it is that this is the polarity of either not enough emotions or too much emotions. And so for a lot of you, I think it's like moving toward your heart energy, okay? And some of you, in order to move toward your heart energy, you might have to walk away from another energy, okay? So whatever that other energy is in your life, you're going to be feeling the need like, okay, look, it's time for me to walk away and it's time for you. But remember, you're going toward your heart energy. So it might seem like you're not leaving your heart, okay? But for a lot of you, it might feel that way, okay? And what you're going to want to do is, this is good for you to walk away from that, okay? And because this is like the courage of moving forward. This is like, 8 of Wands, okay? Fast movement forward, King of Wands, that fiery energy and, having the courage to move forward, okay? From whatever changes are, going to happen. Now, I feel a lot of you, if this isn't playing out in your personal romantic relationships, I feel like a lot of you have a lot of relationships that can be very valuable to you. Okay, and this makes a lot of sense. With your North Node in Cancer in the 4th house, it's all about heart. It's all about feelings. It's all about, home, family, all of those things. And not only like it doesn't have to be blood family. It could be like close friends, but close bonds. Okay. And I feel like for a lot of you, that's where your success is going to come, because a lot of you have not taken advantage of the personal resources around you. Like you don't value them as much. With that South Node you have in the 10th house or Capricorn, it could be like you tend to look at maybe some things in your life that are more material or things like that that might be more valuable to you. But remember, like you're naturally going to have a lot of resources related to the heart. And remember that that's there for you, okay? The one thing that I want to caution with you is that when you're moving away from whatever it is you need to move away from, relationship, job, family, whatever it is, or just ways of being, don't go to the extreme of get into this whole dogmatic thing of like, oh, okay, like don't go from like one extreme to the other. Keep yourself open, keep yourself flexible, walk away and go toward the heart. That's how you're like, okay, how do I know when I walk away from something where to go? You, of all North nodes, follow your heart. What do your feelings say? If you say, okay, I don't know what my feelings say, well, there you go. Okay, that's what your task is. Your task is to figure out what your heart, what your feelings are telling you to do, where to go. Not your head, not anything else, not practicality, okay, but your heart, okay? Now, the second half of the month, what I feel like is that you're going to be dealing with a lot of this same energy, and I feel like some of you, there's going to be breakthroughs. I do see it's going to play out in different ways for different people, but here's what I'm seeing, like one of two things. I'm seeing like some of you are going to maybe stubbornly hold on to old ways and not move forward. And what that's going to cause is it's going to cause you to feel like, you're not moving forward, and it's also going to feel like emotionally like stagnant. Okay. And then, but a lot of you are going to break through, and you're going to like release that energy. You're going to open up that heart and move toward that. And there's going to be like these extreme breakthroughs. And the reason this happens is because everybody that has, North nodes share a lot of things in common, but everyone's on kind of a different level or path of where they're at on their North node path. Okay. And you've heard me say this before. So it's going to play out in different ways to different extremes. So some of you will have that breakthrough, and others are fighting to make that breakthrough. Think of like the image that came to my head was like, if you ever watched a film of like, any sort of a bird, like birds and eggs, little chicks breaking through the shell. And there's always like one or two that are like really struggling. Others are already out. They've been out for like an hour, and there's one that's always just struggling to get through that shell. Okay. So this kind of like what this is like, remember, you're breaking through this old, and it's funny, I didn't think about this, but Capricorn and the 10th house rules like bones and kind of hard things and structures, breaking through that structure. And that's what a shell is. It's structure, right? So breaking through those structures, and but that's what you want to do. This is like breakthrough energy. Okay. So always think that you're going from structure, shell type of a life, going toward the heart, breaking through. And your heart, as long as you're following your true heart, it will lead you in the right direction. Okay. Always ask, how do I feel about this? Not how do I think about this, or how is this practical to me, but like, how do I feel about this? Okay. And so look, this is an ongoing energy. This is going to require a lot of personal power. And that's why we have these, like, the King of Wands and the Eight of Wands. Okay. This is going to take some fiery energy to break through. But wherever you're at, like I said, there's success. You got some really powerful cards. I mean, the Six of Wands here in the resolution side, and also the World reversed. Okay, these are very powerful cards. So like, breakthroughs are really, really possible. Not only this month, but I'm seeing like through the whole summer. Okay, so really, really push this forward. Use this energy to make breakthroughs. And you're going to see, when you start to put that energy toward breaking through those structures and shells, or anything that you need to walk away from, you're going to see this energy like open up. Remember to use the resources around you. People, heart relationships around you are resources to you and can help you. Always use them. Do not just try to do it by yourself, but use the resources of those around you that are there to help you. Okay? So anyway, I hope this reading resonated with you. Thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing, sharing some time with me, and helping me grow the channel. Much love, much appreciation. Remember, if you'd like a personal consultation, in the description box below, there's going to be a link, and you can reach out to me. And don't forget to also comment. Love to hear from you, and we'll talk to you soon on some more videos. Many blessings.